Hello friends, I am JNG. This is our channel JN Social. Today we are going to discuss about National Digital Health Mission 2020. What are the uses of these missions and what are the challenges in this mission? We are going to reveal everything in this video. When the years passes away, we are inventing new technologies to make our life more easy and comfort. So when these technologies are used in the public sector, it will benefit large section of population. For instance, we are using JAM Trinity, that is Aadhaar, Jandan and then the mobile number, that three things together connected, and the subsidies are given to the correct beneficiaries through online. So the targeted beneficiaries exactly getting benefit, then the ghost beneficiaries will be eliminated from the systems, and also it will reduce the corruptions in the system. Then the next one is India Stack. The aim of the system is to provide digital services to all Indians and find the solutions for the challenges in providing digital services, where government, business people and the new startups are connected together to find the solution for providing seamless digital services. For instance, moving from paper services to paperless services, then cash services to cashless services, then again contact services to contactless services. That is, all the services need to be provided through digitally. Through Digital India, India also have a target of connecting 2.5 lakh Gram Panchayats through optical fiber cable and provide seamless internet connectivity to the Gram Panchayats. So these are the indication of how fast India is trying to move from physical services to digital services. In that line, as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, as we need to maintain social distance and reduce physical contact, Indian government has introduced National Digital Health Mission 2020. The mission is part of National Health Policy 2017. The main aim of the mission is to provide universal digital healthcare services to all Indians and also preventive health services to all Indians. The mission is implemented by National Health Authority, which is functioning under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The main four components of this mission is DigiDoctor, Patient ID, Patient Health Record, Digital Facility Registry. The National Health Authority also implementing world's biggest universal health coverage insurance scheme, that is Ayushman Bharat, which is also called Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, which covers about 40% of Indian population, particularly they are poor people, which is about 10 crores of Indian households. Now let me see what are the uses of National Digital Health Mission 2020. It will facilitate to handle pandemic like COVID-19 more efficiently. For instance, when the virus diseases spread to particular geographical area, we can came to know about the geography of the location and again which are the people are getting affected and which are the body parts are mostly infected, then what are the symptoms it is releasing. These are the things we came to know, and by getting those data, by using Internet of Things and artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning technologies, we can stimulate what impact it is going to create in our society and send the information to the medical emergency response team as soon as possible, so they can take knowledgeable decisions very easily and very efficiently. Even we can use digital technology in preventive healthcare system. Before the disease going to create huge impact in our society, by analyzing the nature of microorganism which is creating the disease, we can, by using computers, software simulations, we can take knowledgeable decisions and control the disease. We can use digital technology in human clinical trial to find the vaccine's efficacy and side effect. It is also used to provide training to the health experts. Then it is used in drug research, drug testing, drug analysis, drug delivery. So it will reduce the expenditure on health to control the diseases, and the packet expenditure for the poor people to get cured by the disease also get reduced. Then again it is very user friendly. For instance, those who are struggling by long lasting chronic diseases, they often need to visit the hospital and get guidance from the doctors. By using digital healthcare services, they can get the guidances and services through digital. As a result of that, their time will be saved and the expenditure on the health service also reduced. As the doctors are already heavily loaded to give their full effort to control the COVID-19 disease and execute the vaccination program more efficiently, so other diseases now get less attention. So in this case, other diseases people also get guidances through digitally from the doctors. In India, particularly in government hospitals, there is a lack of bed facilities and there is not enough doctors and testing lab in every hospitals. In that occasions, in order to give more efficient and optimistic services to every people, the digital healthcare services will be the right solution in right direction. Now let me see the challenges in getting digital healthcare services. The first one is online fraud. Since many resources are now available in online, so even uncertified person claim himself that he is certified expert and start to provide healthcare guidances and services. We are not sure about that whether this person is already certified and his organization is registered with the government. So there is a chance of increased trust deficit between the patient and doctors, and also the out-of-pocket expenditure of poor people may be misused. During the peak of COVID-19 pandemic, you might have noticed occasional users which were highlighted the vulnerability of network connectivity in the remote corner of India. For instance, there are people, in order to access the online classes and do online work, they climbed up the tree in the village area in order to get the good internet connectivity. Hence, we need to assure every part of India is connected through internet by providing enough infrastructure facilities. Then also there is a lack of digital literacy, particularly the people from village area, they unable to access smartphone or computer and operate these things. So we need to assure enough digital literacy provided to every citizen of India. Then finally, there is a chance of misusing persons' health data in the internet. So we need to ensure their data are protected through the way of enacting the Personal Data Protection Bill 2019. As healthcare services are fundamental needs of every human, we need to assure that there is enough digital infrastructure facilities are established in every part of India. Digital literacy is provided to every citizen, and finally their privacy data are protected. Okay friends, what do you think about this video? Government has announced National Digital Health Mission 2020 during COVID-19 pandemic. At the same time, there is a lack of digital literacy and lack of digital infrastructure services to the remote corner of India. Do you think government has taken right steps? As the situation demands, we need to maintain social distance and reduce physical contact. Then won't it rise the inequality in our society, since the poor people are unable to access the healthcare services? Give your opinion in our comment section. We shall meet again in our next discussion. Until then, take care. Love you all. Bye bye.